set the environment.
Pierce has Radmanovich on him. That's an interesting matchup. Radmanovich falls behind, and Pierce with a nice move to the basket.
The Lakers are trying to force it to the baseline. Does a great job with his.
That they're allowing too many uncontested shots, guarding shots with their arms down. Mikey said that's not like us.
As much as Garnett has been the key, Paul Pierce, according to Phil Jackson, is still the heart and soul. Draws the foul, banks it in, and one. Paul Pierce with a chance for a 4-point play.
And here's what you love about it, Mike. Inside-out attack. Gets the ball to Garnett, sets up the defense, and then step back. Gets the contact from Radmanovich, knocks down the basket. It's late, but the bank is open, and Paul Pierce feeling it early in the third.
Pierce had 3 points in the first half. He has 5 points in the first 45 seconds. Radmanovich at 6'10". Not a bad defender, but Pierce a little quick for him, and that time Pierce once again knocks it down. And Gasol said he was re-energized after going from Memphis, one of the worst teams in the NBA, to going to the Lakers. The #1 seed in the West this year. Kobe Bryant knocks it down. Beautiful move, and he's got 16. And down on the floor for the Lakers is Paul Pierce. Eddie Lacerte, their longtime head athletic trainer, quickly out there to check on him. Didn't see, he was in the midst of that crowd, exactly what happened. Having that right leg, he looks in some pain. You see, he took a shot from his own teammate Perkins. That arm swung around and knocked Pierce down. He's hurting right now. Celtic fans holding their breaths here in Boston. Certainly not the sight the Celtics and their fans want to see. Paul Pierce in a lot of pain, had to be carried off. Then they put him in the wheelchair as he's going back to the locker room. Obviously in a lot of pain, can't walk off on his own power. It appears to be the right leg, and it happened in this play in a collision with Kendrick Perkins.
To Vujacic.
Oh, this is the sight that the Celtic fans want to see. And hear the ovation as he comes hopping out of the tunnel. P.J. Brown won't go. Rondo nearly tips it in. And Pierce returning with some energy. On Vujacic trying to fight over a screen. Lakers in the penalty. Pierce ready to check back into the game as we check in with Michelle.
Well, standing back there at the locker room when Paul Pierce came out was a pretty dramatic moment. He was followed out into the hallway by Danny Ainge, the general manager. Ainge told me that it is a sprained knee. You can see that sleeve on Pierce's right knee. He's going to give it a try, guys. Meanwhile, Kendrick Perkins remains in the locker room.
All right, Michelle, Pierce is going to come back in. Pierce has been a very durable player throughout his career, with the exception of last season during that disastrous year, when he had a host of injuries, and now this huge ovation as their captain and leading scorer returns. And we get a timeout. Pierce has waited a long time to get to the NBA Finals. He's going to make sure he gets back on the floor.
The NBA Finals.
Rondo to Pierce. Pierce for three. Bang! Celtics back up by one.
Outstanding read by Rondo.
There to reject it. Rondo back to Pierce. Another three. Puts it in. Back-to-back three-pointers for Paul Pierce.
In transition, you see Rondo. Pierce gets to the spot, delivers the basketball on point, knocks down the first one. It doesn't stop there. Fake penetration, finds him again. Good look, good execution, and Pierce rolled.
Again, Phil Jackson, but it won't count. As Paul Pierce trying to keep that knee loose after spraining it earlier in the third, getting some congrats from the fans. At a 4-point play. back-to-back threes. This was early in the third. And then receiving the thunderous ovation as he emerged from the tunnel. Went back on the floor and erupted. 3 quarters complete here in game 1. Paul Pierce and the Celtics up 4. Is around Paul Pierce and what he did here in the second half.
Well, really did a good job after hurting that knee, went in the back. Everybody upset here, wondering what's going on. Did we lose one of our big 3? But give Paul Pierce credit. Looked like Muhammad Ali coming out of the locker room. Crowd going crazy, jumping around. Impact immediately. Came out, knocked down the jumper. Didn't stop there. Back-to-back threes. Gave his team life and went.
Shot clock down to 7. Pierce back in the game, shoots over Fisher, knocks it down.
He dives to the hoop, and then Fisher switched on him. If you're Paul Pierce, your eyes have to light up. Too big, too much airspace. Use the lift and the length. Nothing but net.
Now Scott Foster